Coucou des coucous! De retour à Dark Deity. On va continuer avec les bonds. Je réalise que, vu que j'utilise pas tous les personnages, ça me coûte beaucoup plus cher upgrader leur weapon ici. That's how I decided to play my first run. Si j'en fais d'autres, je vais focuser sur des personnages, I guess. Alright, Rose. Rose, where have you been all day? I needed your input. Around? Be honest with me. Alright, I was taking a nap. Really long nap.
Come on!
We're at war. What in the world makes you think it's okay to take a nap? I never have to go to war. No, but here you are. If you're negligent, you'll be on the fast track to getting yourself killed. Oh, it's not like you would care. You just need my archery to fulfill your vendetta. Oh, some spice from Little Red Hill Rose. Huzzah, huzzah! Sorry, you know I didn't mean that. Don't apologize. You have to stop doing that. Remember what I drilled into you in prison. I know. What was it? You have to say it? Yes, of course you have to say it. Say it until my ears bleed. All or nothing. What was that? I'm sorry, couldn't hear you.
All or nothing!
See? T'as participé beaucoup dans le combat, toi? Ah, j'avoue que t'étais à la front line. Did you find it strange at all, returning to Veroa? No stranger than the times themselves. Things look changed somehow, and Isn't Hope especially. The garden seemed overgrown, and the shoreline was different than I remembered.
It is willed.
The season turns, and the lungs of Terrazil breathe with no regards for mortal affairs. You're right. I guess it just goes to show how much time has passed. For me, less so. Did you have any desire to visit home while we were there? I know you weren't so close with your family, but is there no one you'd like to see again?
I wonder.
Perhaps there is one. I had a friend at the monastery, a mentor. She had resided there for some time when I arrived and remained after I left. What was her name? Nira. She was wise and gentle. Sure she was, especially if you thought so. Have you ever considering visiting her?
No.
Considered. No, I cannot return. Not even to the island? It is forbidden for one who has heard the call of the gods. And as you've observed, things change of their own accords. It's a delusion to think that one can return to times past.
As you will.
Suppose it is. But sometimes it's a happy delusion. It's a happy delusion.
I don't understand.
I don't see the use for such things. Well, then consider yourself lucky. You seem to have made your peace with the truth. Thanks, Selena. I admire that. And your courage and fidelity. You have much to teach yourself. How does the saying go? To the eager student, life is a perpetual teacher. Something of that spirit. That's good enough for me. You have marvelous hand-eye coordination, Sia. Gee, thanks. That's not the compliment gals like me normally gets about their hands. Gals like you. I find this troubling.
This is fun!
Oh, I'm just poking fun. You know as well as I do not fun poke is often thinly veiled truth. Not sure I do. Then one day you might. Tell me, how would you describe gals like you?
See it now?
Barmaids, serving girls, gorgeous young country folks?
Aren't you clever?
Ah, les voix sont inversées. And yet here we are fighting for something greater than ourselves. You are no barmaid. Are you no longer a monk because you left the monastery? A monk and a barmaid are two different things. One is an occupation, the other is a state of being. That seems overly generous to your own point of view, don't you think? Being a barmaid consumed my daily routine and thoughts. Now I don't have to do any serving, you don't have to do any monking. That doesn't mean I don't think about it, nor does it say the same for you. This is worth consideration. I must admit the quality of your arguments make it increasingly difficult for me to agree with you. I think I must have some subconscious biases towards serving folk. Everyone does. You're a sweetheart, and I can tell there are 1,000 thoughts swirling up in that head at any given time. But only a serving girl knows a serving girl. I see. Here's another comment, folk. Helena, hey! Are you alright? Yes, just a bit startled. Oh, sorry, if that's my fault. Anyway, I had something I wanted to tell you. Sophia? Yeah? If you will, allow me to ask you something first. Oh, sure, alright. You understand the value of silence?
Well...
Oh, definitely. Whenever I'm out in the woods, I try to move real quiet so the animals don't hear me. That way I get to see them doing all sorts of things. Eating, climbing, playing. I'm too loud to get scared and run away.
Now?
Have you ever considered the same principle might apply to humans? Like sneaking up on them and watching them eat? Doesn't that seem a little creepy? Or perhaps reverencing the silence when you find them in prayer? Oh, you're talking about yourself. I get it now. It's easy for you to get scared and want to run away like a wild animal.
No.
That's not what I meant. No need to honeycoat things around me. Believe me, I get it. I won't be a pine cone in your hair. See ya! Sophia, wait, That was a message well not received. Aris, I don't mean to presume, but if you blame yourself for our run-in with the elements, you shouldn't. You may have an adept's gift, but there are others in our group who share them. A fight like that was likely inevitable.
If you say so.
Thanks, I appreciate you saying that. Although, if it was my fault, it wouldn't have been the first time. Let's see. The powers must be very potent if attracting the elemental is a regular occurrence. Guess so. I know, so you've demonstrated that in the ways you've generously lent proof. You give to our efforts. I'm not sure about all that, but that's a nice compliment. I rested lambs out with me. Don't you think you'll remain with us? I hope. Everyone's been nothing but kind. It all depends on Monroe, really. Ah, yes, the noble hair of Silver Guardian. I might speak freely. He seems like a piece of work. Of course you may speak freely. Not of course that he isn't. I know what you meant. If it's any reassurance, you can speak freely with me. I'm the last person who would go whispering your secret in the ear of your employer. I'm a priestess, remember? Counsel and confidence goes with the territory. Thanks, Vesta. That means a lot. Of course, I'm glad to have you with us, Iris. If you need anything at all, don't hesitate to let me know. Okay, I won't. Seem you hardly ever part with that quill, Corvin. Duration is a fickle lover. A faithful writer must be ready to reach for his pen at the moment notice. And what about an unfaithful writer? I wouldn't know. I've never read any of their work. Fair point.
A moment, please.
On the subject of inspiration, your background has sparked my curiosity. There are a few questions I might ask if you had the time.
As you will.
Figures as much. Tell me, the trove aspect you kept at the temple, did you guard them alone, or were there others with you? Corvin, I'm no hermit. Of course there were others. Those who supported my mission, the clerics who sent me to this temple, and so
Certainly.
on. Naturally, but I mean actually with you, in the temple. Some local folks, all rather lovely, merchants, farmers, travelers, pilgrims from all over Atlan. I grew fond of them.
How?
And yet, all that while, your mission was hidden from them.
Sworn to protect.
The defense of the aspects was not my only task, Corvin. I'm a cleric. My duty was to tend to the faithful.
Sure.
Of course, no doubt they relied on you to inspire their faith. And who inspired yours? One who prays is never far from the divine. I'll admit it was difficult at times, but there were little moments now and again that reminded me of my purpose, why I did what I did. Those moments sustained me. What interests you so much about my past anyway?
This shouldn't be possible.
Just something I've always wondered about clerics. So many lean on them. How can they stand on their own 2 feet?
Take heart.
Same as we march onward now, together, supporting one another. No mystery, really. Good. In that case, our success depends on a proven strategy. I believe it does. And may we all take inspiration from your faith. I know you warned me that you would make me a killer, but I don't think I knew what that meant at the time. No one ever does. Am I not your first student? No, you are. How do you think I learn? I think I know what you're feeling better than you might expect. Truthfully, it's hard to picture you not made of hardened steel and emotionally invincible.
You can't be serious.
Is that honestly how you see me? That not what you are?
No.
No, I'm a regular person underneath all my posturing. Thought you might have seen that by now. After everything you've been through, yes, I'm excellent at controlling my thoughts and emotion. Doesn't hurt me to kill, nor do I regret anything about how my life has gone.
Could have fooled me.
That doesn't sound all that much like a regular person to me. I'm not great at the expressing myself portion of personhood. How did you learn to get over it? These last few fights have started to weigh on me. Taught me well, but it's scary to be good at something so violent. You've grown so much in such a short time. Truthfully, I don't want for you what happened to me. that you're hurting shows me that you're still good. I don't think you want to lose that.
Really?
But you want me to become the best killing machine there is? No, Sia. The furthest from that. I've seen you a lot of what I expect of my young self should have been like. You're a better person by half than I ever got the chance to be. I don't think you're as bad as you make yourself out to be, Brooke. Look at how much you've helped me. You've done a lot for many of us, honestly. Training you has been a privilege, Sia. Thank you for seeing the warrior. Ok, eux, ils ont fini. Ouais, ok. Fait que A, c'est le highest rank. Fait que ça, c'était leur dernière interaction. Feeling inspired?
Come again?
Oh, just jotting down a few notes. Our activity has become quite noteworthy of
This
late.
would make for a fine tale.
Only weeks ago I would have doubted whether the temple of Koeli Sumash even existed. Now I've completed the trial of the soul. I learned more than that single day about life before the calamity than I discovered in my entire lifetime. Do share your discoveries. I'm not sure I picked up on all that you did.
Certainly.
Well, first of all, the mere fact that Alistair knew about the trial and the aspects stored there is significant. Not to mention that may have piped up when he simply alluded to it. That suggests to me that the establishment of this trial, or perhaps repurposing as a safeguard for the aspect, might have been a joint venture of sorts. In this case, one between the Order of Eternals and the Mystic Council, or whatever name they went by then.
Can it be?
An interesting theory, but one that seemed to ask more questions than its answers. But that is the only sure sign of discovery, and those questions lead to further still. Assuming the trial existed before the calamity, what purpose did it serve, and what was the meaning of the past phrase? Seems more than likely to be referring directly to the aspect. Sounds like you got your cut out for you. That is a historian's lot, dear Sarah. More histories created in a single day than can ever be remembered. And how can you ever hope to make sense of it all? You don't. Just the events worth remembering, and believe me, there's no shortage of those either. Do believe you. History is a noble pursuit, really. You would have taken to it, I think, if you gave it the time. I was never afforded the
A
privilege.
moment, please.
Remind me, what were those chronicles you took a liking to as a child? The exploits of Prince Elicius. The Just. Wait, are you writing that
Sure.
down? Yes. No use in asking you again in a few months' time. That must mean I'm worthy of remembering. I'm honored. I don't believe there's any dispute about that, Princess. Sia, I have something private to ask you about. You're good with this sort of thing. What sort of thing? Well, romance, wooing people. Wait, she is? What in the world would make you think that I'm good at that sort of thing?
Huh?
I mean, look at you. You are a barmaid. You've told me the stories about using people's emotions to get a bigger tip. Seems like you got this down. Oh, Bianca, that's not the same thing as romance. Wish it were. I'd be a damn baroness by now. I can try though. What are we working with? Well, I found myself thinking non-stop about someone, and I want to show them that I care more than they know right now. I haven't had much occasion to do so.
Really?
Bianca, we're in the middle of the war, if you hadn't noticed.
Not even.
So you're going to act like you and Garrick don't have a little thing going on? I resent that. You can't use my own situation against me like that, you snake. Oh, you're the queen of doing that.
Aren't you clever?
Okay, fine, but you have to tell me who it is. I promise you I won't gossip about it, though I can't promise I won't want to. As long as you don't tell Garrick that man's has a mouth bigger than the spire. Don't I know it?
Ugh.
Oh, come on, that's just gross. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on.
Spit it out, girl. Okay, it's Tamara. Oh! But she's so regal. I thought we agreed that you're a country girl at heart. Yeah, but she gets me somehow. I'm not really sure how to put it into words right now. That's why I'm here. Fair enough. Even if I think Alexa is a better match.
No thanks.
You're such a bonehead. Kidding. Let's see if we can snag you a princess, huh? Alexa, c'est la fille qu'on vient de secourir. Roses are reds, roses are blue. Ben, attends, on était rendu sur Bianca, puis ici on va... Il y a juste assez avec elle. Alright, je pense qu'on a fini. Mais bon, on va essayer de faire partner up les deux, juste pour voir qu'est-ce qui se passe avec ça. Alright, ready to move on. Je me mouche, j'en reviens. Advents. In the wake of their stunning victory at Durvan, Brookstead has become a priority target for Delia. You know what? The party resolved to do what they can to ensure the safety of their families. They head now to Brookstead, only to find that they have arrived too late. It is already under attack, though the defense appears to be led solely by a strange pink-haired woman. La fille de la prison? Late again. Le gars qui a les yeux en feu. Black Knight, en passant, oui, et ses cheveux sont redevenus noirs aussi dans certaines cutscenes. Ah, il y en a qui flottent à gauche. We may never get the first step on these people. Why would the Delian troop be assaulting the village with such force? We should only be here for a select few. I think we spent a great deal of time attempting to explain Varric's motive rather than rectifying his action.
We stand as one.
Indeed, he's making an example, as ruler who feel their control slipping often do. If we don't intervene, this town won't exist outside of the histories. Best take me before I let that happen. Let's show them what it means to be from Brookstead, said the little cleric. This was my home once too. It deserves better.
Oh no!
They better not touch Grandpa. They won't stand a chance. Never did. The townspeople seem to be putting up quite a fight, and it looks like the woman in the thick of it. She's losing allies fast. Liberty! On ouvre ceci. C'est pas du tout ça que je voulais cliquer. Liberté! Was designed as a battle mage. Ouais, non, j'ai pas de battle mage, alors on va même pas lire plus loin. On va go for the battle mage. Fait, ok, qu'est-ce qu'elle a? Eternal Poise. Defense increased by 10% of magic. « 2.5. » Reste sur la défense. Battle Mage va être Lightning. Defense increased by 10% of magic. Damn, defense increased by 10% of magic. Ça fait beaucoup de défense, ça. Attacking grant allies 15 power for one turn. Tu bouges moins, puis t'as 2 range. Parfait. Well, she just got reinforcement. To arms, friend! Time the people of Brookstead saw who we've become. Alright, 14. « 25, 25, 25, 26, 26... » On va prendre arbitrairement toi. Qui c'est qu'on a dans ce groupe-ci? Ou plutôt, qu'est-ce qui nous manque? Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme healer, first off? Pas de healer, ça se fait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouais, effectivement pas de healer. Bon. Fait que... Ben, on n'a pas le choix. Ben, on a absolument le choix, là, mais... For a story reason... Top, est-ce que j'ai Irving? Irving est là, puis c'est Gary qui est là. Ok, fait que là j'ai les 4 originaires d'ici. J'aurais besoin d'un deuxième cléric, level 25, level 26, level 26. Ok, fait qu'on va faire comme j'ai dit, on va pair up Samara avec Bianca. J'ai dit qu'on va les pair up. Ok, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Pour la forme, mettons nos originaires d'ici, front and center. Meren. Toi pis toi. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ici, j'en ai combien? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Donc, on peut en envoyer 5 de l'autre bord. J'ai pas de heal... J'ai pas assez de healer, par contre, pour aller de chaque côté. Irving. Ok, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Orima. On va rester mobile ici. Mobile avec du healing. Fait que j'en ai 4 ici. Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Range. Melee. Toi, t'es melee, range. Melee, range. Range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Orima. Yeah, Orima, front and center. Corvan, toi tu vas là. Un, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. Et puis vous autres. Save. 22. Save. Start. Liberty's valiantly defending Brook City on her own. Reach her and repel the enemy forces.
Lead the way.
Whatever it takes.
On me toucher.
Thought you'd never ask.
Ok, là ça... Pas rapport. Je check si j'ai changé ma batterie, j'en fait quoi, parce que ma souris... N'importe quoi. Bon. Let's hope this works. So far, so good. C'est quelque chose avec un accuracy de merde, c'est toi le mieux.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Are you sure?
On a 10% d'accuracy.
Stay with me!
Allons de la gauche. Tout est mauvais contre tout le monde. Tout est mauvais contre tout le monde. Rappelle-moi tes stats, toi. La fois que je t'utilise. Crit quand t'es tout seul. Crit. Dodge. « 61, 61, 76, 76. No crits. Première vue, la souris a l'air de miauler.
Barbaric, but effective.
Barbarousse. Mythe efficace. 6, 21. Ah, on va aller fiche pour le crit.
History will forget you!
C'est de la projection quand il dit ça, clairement.
Good. Now do it again.
Fait
Truth illuminates my path.
que vous étiez pas adjacent, mais ça l'a quand même donné un boost. « 84, ok. Toi, t'as l'HP en PP. Ok. Côté gauche. Combien de temps? Presque terminé. On va faire le tour. Ça 24. Accuracy de marde.
I better get paid.
Accuracy de marde. Accuracy acceptable.
So it shall be.
Ah, il a manqué. Il est un petit peu confus.
My turn!
Et accuracy pas vargeuse. Let's try it! Non. Accuracy de marde, mais tu ne vois pas de dégâts au moins. Toi aussi, tu devrais être bon en termes de dégâts, tu vas pas manger. Ok, ce côté-là, on arrache un peu. Qu'est-ce qu'il me reste? Ok, je contrôle elle. Les cas, tu te rends jusqu'à moi. Ah, je peux l'amener à moi! Je sens que le 20% de son Magic Tot Donner à la défense va être utile. Là.
Your end approaches.
Soul Fire critical. That was a bit underwhelming. Dodge, dodge. Ow. Ow. C'est correct. J'accepte. Ding-a-ling.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Ça fait beaucoup de dagues, ça. Ouf, ça fait beaucoup de dégâts aussi. Et aïe! T'as moitié de ton HP qui me parcelle.
Strength is the only path to peace.
Think I'm dead? Alright.
Inevitable, but so soon?
Alright. Je vais probablement recommencer le combat, puis me splitter en 2 groupes au lieu de me splitter en 3 groupes. Thématiquement, j'aimais le take the middle, mais bon. Prochaine fois. Alors, au revoir et à bientôt.